Welcome everybody, this is Nicholas K. I'm just recording this to show you my next build for PvE. I love PvP as well, but I prefer PvE more. And I know a lot of players in the division also prefer PvP or PvE. So this build here is the Striker build, strictly for PvE, and it just does some serious damage. I'll even do some gameplay as well. But here are my stats for it. So instead of the 9k Striker, I'm doing 6k, but it actually works really well, especially with the gun talents that I have. And yes, you see Unforgiving there, which is usually used for PvP, but in this situation, especially when you're doing legendary missions and your life is low, it actually helps you push through killing the NPC that's like maybe aggroing you or whatever. So here I got my M4, my lightweight, fully maxed, and Unforgiving, Responsive, and Ferocious. And then I've got an MP5 that's more of a utility weapon, so predatory, self-preserved, and determined. It helps me out a lot, especially if I have an NPC that's almost dead. I switch to the MP5, get predatory, and determined to proc, so that my cooldowns end up quicker, especially my signature skill. I can get it back in about 4 minutes-ish if I kill enough of them with the MP5. Moving on, just a regular old shotgun. It also has determined, but really it's not used. It's not useful in PvP or PvE. Don't mind the fellow in the background. What else do we got? We've got my chest piece. So here you can either do exotic damage resilience or really whatever you choose. Replace it with a EDR if you want to. I usually keep health. I don't like to be too squishy. And then I've got my stamina mods here. And just 1% critical hit chance on those. Then I've got my mask, critical hit chance, disorient resistance. I have two different masks. I have one with burn resistance as well, but it's for my 9k Striker for PvP. And then just a stamina mod with critical hit chance. And then we're moving on to, I put critical hit damage on the knee pads. I know some people are like, well, it's a waste. You could have more health and be less squishy. Well, in PvE, it really doesn't matter too much, and it does help when I pulse. It gives me a little bit more of a damage boost, not too much. And you'll see here what kind of damage I'm putting out once I play the legendary mission. And then we've got my backpack with health. You can do critical hit damage if you want to. I chose to roll some health on that one. I could do the same with the knee pads. I also have this one, so I can swap it. What else? We got the gloves, so assault rifle damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and then firearms on that one. And then we've got the Striker holster, all maxed out with critical hit chance. Really, there's nothing else I would roll on this. I wouldn't go with anything else. With that, let's get into it, and I'll see if I can get me a game and show you the damage numbers and how quickly it'll melt a legendary NPC. Now here's hoping that we don't wipe, because that tends to happen. Hopefully I can find a match pretty quickly. Warren Gate, sure. Give it a shot. Catch up to these guys and we'll see how much damage I put on. Even the purple NPCs, it's not too bad. Forget to show my skills, but I'll do it at the end.
Alert. Friendly division agent is down. Nice that the shield guys stay out of my way. Underground, you can do it solo with HVTs and underground easily.
Alright, so with that I'll show my stats real quick, or my skill. So there's that. Critical chance, a little more damage.
Alert, an agent has left your team.
This one so I can revive the teammates if I need to, so I don't have to stop shooting. And then my talent's just like PvE, or PvP. Really, you don't need adrenaline so much. You can switch to whatever you prefer, which... I prefer Strike Back, actually, for PvE. But anyway, you can do all that. Switch all your talents to that. And you've got yourself a mean PvE build that you can play solo as well. In the dark... or not Dark Zone, but, you know, the NPCs in the Light Zone. Who else? The Underground. And the HVTs, so... it's good stuff. Thank you for watching.